Today is January 10th, 2019, and poet Kimberly Wagner is reading my screenplay, Sam by Johnny WordSlinger.
Sam, A Dog, a Family, and Time by John E. WordSlinger. It's the end of summer. Voiceover as Scotty. Feeds the fish, examines the tank and fish, and cleans the filter, smiling and in awe the whole time. Who thinks a freshwater baby catfish would be happy to be taken out from a lake and brought into a home to be domesticated, especially if the tank was only 50 gallons and the only companions would be goldfish, but they would be prey. Furthermore, who would be feeding them and who would be changing the dirty water? Siphoning old fish water sounds good, not? That's just it. We are born and taken from our true selves and placed into environments for survival or for amusements, and to maybe eaten alive in some way or the other. We also do it for ourselves. Do we rescue the fish or slowly annihilate them? Do we really know? And if we do, then why not confront this and stop comforting ourselves? We will never know, I think, because we are all living, ignoring a fate assumingly dark. We hide in our sheltered homes, and they hide in their castles in the fish tank. The goldfish has other thoughts, swim everywhere, anywhere but here. Who is teaching us how to live? Echoes out. Robbie, Scotty's younger brother, brings out 2 shoe boxes from a bedroom and opens his and sorts through baseball cards. Scotty turns on the TV, switches the channels to a baseball game, and sits down on the floor, sorts through his shoebox of baseball cards. We created our own teams out of card collections by selecting our own favorite players. Scotty, looking at the cards, and a rubber band broke that was fastening a stack. Poverty teaches many things for years and years, and to others too who are not poor, once they put themselves in other people's positions, and not only that, all living creatures. Scotty and Robbie, setting up their players of the cards on the floor while looking up and glancing at the game on TV, they used a cigarette butt for the baseball. We were taught baseball by watching it and asking questions to our elders, but mostly listening to the broadcasters. Unlike homeschool work, that would be done after watching and playing a game of baseball on the floor. We liked this game of indoor baseball cards a lot. Other games introduced to us were tic-tac-toe, into which I have come to realize it's the same as the deadly game of grown-up politics. There was poker to teach the body how to lie, rummy, a fun game, tag, it, and one chase, all chase. Games of physical fitness, and even cowboys and Indians, just another version of cops and robbers. To kill or be killed. Furthermore, there was truth or dare. That could be a fun kissing game with a girl to one's liking. We did the same with football cards. Enjoyed that just as much, if not more, because of the cold winters. 9 innings were our rule, with no shortcuts, real competition, fun. The learning program for life was now all around us, and our memory banks were about to fully be opened for all life and wisdom. We learned how to tell time at school, so we had to pick up the pace of the game because Father was coming home soon, and we had to start working on homework. Dock work in the day. Scotty and Robbie's father, Robert, was driving a forklift on a dock. His friend John was helping so they could leave on time. Home in the day. Scotty and Robbie putting away their baseball cards and gathering their homework and books of Doctor Who and Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels. We love Tom Baker, who is Doctor Who playing Tom Baker. We read the backs of the books and wrote something similar. While they were doing their homework, 4 dog commercials came on TV. Scotty, is the dog ever going to catch it? Another commercial. A dog comes walking through the streets looking for dog food, and this made Scotty smile. Scotty, I want a dog. I am hungry too. We have to get this homework done so we can have all weekend to play. Returns to doing homework. Most of it was book reports. Read the book report and write about them. Some kids who are older taught us how to cheat. Teachers we hope know about this. And if you think about it, what were they going to do? Stall the whole process? Maybe they thought at least they were reading the synopsis and writing something, but this here may be the reason for the American decrease in literature and the mind's attention span. Teachers made all literature seem boring. Yes, this of course expanded our horizons, but there were other kinds of horizons here and horizons there. For the youth to look at the adult world is mind-boggling. Again, who is teaching us really how to live, and who is going to teach us about mastering conflict? For us, all these days, our introductory parts of our lives is a book report, a first paragraph. Life ahead, body parts of the book report, and one's life content and conclusion. Well, that's what it's about for the parents. They want us to have a great conclusion for ourselves and others. Good teachers too, but life is not all that we hear elders say. With a little luck, a little hope, and a lot of hard work. They seem not so sure. So why is that? Is it because of language arts should focus on the listening arts first? We are taught respect at home and not to be lazy, and these are deep things, seeds planted. But what is actually growing? Non-respect and laziness? On the city street day, Robert, the father, and John driving a car, and they go to a payphone. Robert calls the boys at home. There's $20 on my dresser. Take that and go to the pizza parlor. There's change too for the arcade if you like. I'll be home later about 6. Robbie, okay, thank you. Fade out. Father's apartment, late day. Scotty and Robbie stop what they are doing and run out of the house and down the street to the pizza parlor. Robert and John. Then Lizzie's song Jailbreak came on in the car radio as they drive to a local tavern for a few drinks. John, so are we going to do this tomorrow? Robert pushes a choker collar off the rearview mirror. I got one, do you? Pizza parlor, arcade, late day. Scotty and Robbie playing arcade games and eating pizza. Local dog pound night. A janitor's life in a dog pound knows. Some dogs are happy, some sad, and some mad. Some jumping and some barking, some growling. Janitor shuts out the water. In these kill shelters, dogs need affection and may never experience it in their lives. Dogs will die not knowing what kind touch feels like, knowing what a happy voice sounds like. Many dogs here walk their last chance for their lives. They are looking for salvation and friendship. Janitor looks at the dog they are about to get. Audience's first look at Sam. Janitor shuts off the lights and locks the door out. The apartment the next day in the morning. The boys are sleeping and their father, Robert, walks in with a new dog. The innocent sunshine shines through the window. The puppy awakes them. They seem nervous. They back up in their beds. They are intent, showing honesty. Their facial expressions show wonder They love the puppy, and the puppy too is overwhelmed with enjoyment. Robert, figure out a name for him. Scotty, oh no. Robert, what? Scotty, eyes and mouth wide open. Oh, his paws popped holes in the waterbed. Water gushes out everywhere fast. Robbie laughs. Scotty, King Sam. That's his name, Sam. Robert, take the dog outside. The boys splash their way to the dressers to get their second-hand clothes and dress. Robert has Sam collared and leashed. They walk out the door. Scotty walks Sam by the leash. Robbie pulls the red wagon. They walked down in the alley and every stray dog followed them. They were happy. They stopped by every yard too and let all the dogs greet each other and bark. An orchestration of dog barking began. Scotty notices how dogs blink and blink back and counts. Scotty blinks twice, Sam blinks twice. Scotty blinks 3 times, Sam blinks 3 times. Scotty smiles, Sam smiles. Scotty, friendship. Robbie, watch this. Cool, isn't it? This is how they talk. Robbie, yes. Robbie puts a little dog in the wagon. Robbie asks Scotty to push him with the little dog as he holds Sam's leash. And they race through an alley for a bit, then go back to walking. Many more dogs begin to follow and join them. This fascinated the boys. Scotty notices they were all blinking at each other, peacefully bonding. This was a relaxing stroll. Scotty sensed the time it looked at the place of the sun. We're going to have to go back home, Robbie, and I have an idea. Remember that empty apartment Terry had shown us? Robbie, yes. Let's bring all of these dogs there and come back for them tomorrow. An empty apartment in the day. Scotty and Robbie bring all the dogs there. They close the door and leave with Sam to go home. My father's apartment at night. Robert, your mother called and she wants me to take you boys home today, not tomorrow. Scotty, Robbie, they look at each other and Sam. They think about the other dogs and replied with overwhelming feelings. Why? Why? We can't? Scotty, Dad, we have Sam, and Sam has friends. And Robert, get your school things in the car. We are leaving now. Scotty looks at Robbie like we have a serious problem in our hands. That look. They both look at Sam, hoping he'd have a plan. Mother's apartment, night. Mother Gracie always made us a full meal at night with whatever we had, and stepfather Gene was always recording movies off TV with his new VCR. He didn't talk much, but he did to his fish. We love the guppies. Fish tank. So he's shown us his new movie, Escape from Alcatraz. Stepfather gave us the whole rundown about prison because he spent 25 years in one for murder. It was either him or the other guy to die. For me, I kept swallowing my spit because I was putting 2 and 2 together. These dogs were locked up with no food and water because of us, and it would not be until the next weekend before we could get there. We didn't have the nerve to tell anyone, but I was thinking hard about hard time. It was not winter, at least. Empty apartment night. Dogs sad and going to sleep. Fueled morning day. Robert walks Sam before going to work. Leaves Sam alone at home. Sam seems sick. Vomits after he eats. School day. Scotty, teacher, can I go to the library? I want to get a dictionary and books on dogs. Teacher, yes. Scotty, happy. I am so surprised. I know she doesn't like me much. Library day. Scotty browsing through a dictionary from the beginning and writing down names of all the dogs in alphabetical order. Tomorrow we'll do this again, but to go where the dogs are with food. Librarian, you should return to class, Scotty. Scotty, what do dogs eat? Librarian, anything and everything but its owner. Thank you, says Scotty. Runs out of the library of books he wanted. Mother's apartment day. Family finishing dinner. Scotty, I'll take out the garbage. Scotty is the last one to eat and watches everyone scrape their plates. He takes out the garbage, puts food scraps in a bag, and hides it in the back porch closet. Empty apartment morning day. Scotty grabs the food in the bag, skips school, and takes a bus to where the dogs are and feeds the dogs. Goes to school and gets reported to his mother. Mother's apartment day. Gracie, you are grounded until you go to your father's. And don't you have homework to do? Scotty, yes. Studies the dogs in his books. Robbie seems to forget about the dogs. Days ahead. Father apartment night. Sam, happy to see the boys. And they made a pallet on the floor. They all three slept well together. At a park day. Robert, Scotty, Robbie teaching Sam to play frisbee. Walk and jump and teaching to drop the frisbee by saying drop. Scotty, he is so beautiful. Look at him. He loves this. Sam, happy, smiling, and panting. Scotty, I've been studying dogs, Dad. Father, that's good. Robbie looks at Scotty and whispers, I'm going to tell on you. Scotty gives Robbie a dirty look. I'm going to let the dogs free. Are you coming with me? Robbie, no. Scotty, tell Dad I'm going to the baseball card shop. Leaves. Empty apartment day. Scotty opens the door and sees one dog. Walks in and sees dog crap everywhere. Looks for other dogs. Walks through the hall and here they come, walking slow and not running. I am sorry, doggies. Pets each one and they are sad, no blinking, and Scotty tries to show love. Walks out and leaves the door open. Dogs, one by one, walk out. Father's apartment day. No one is home and there is a note on the table. We took Sam to the vet. Take a bus to your mother's. Scotty, oh no, sad. Mother's apartment. Gracie, on the phone with Robert. We will take the dog and bring some food. Scotty, Mom, I don't like being sad. The dog makes me happy. I will take care of it. Gracie, sad face. I have bad news about Sam. We are going to take him, but he is sick. Scotty, sad face. Gracie, he has a tumor. Scotty, what is a tumor, Mama? Gracie. She did not know what to say but to hug Scotty. Scotty, there is magic, Mama. You make me better with your magic. Gracie hugs tighter. Love you, Scotty. Scotty, love you. I hope it's not my fault. I will make sure water in his bowl and it's full so he gets better. Gracie tries not to sob and succeeds. Let me help you with a book report for homework. Car ride in a day. Sam out of surgery. Grandpa Frank. He will be okay, Scotty. It was a bad cyst and not a cancer tumor. Scotty smiles and pets Sam in the back seat. 3 months later, an alley, winter day. Scotty walking home from school, down an alley. A red German Shepherd jumps a fence and chases Scotty. The dog jumps on his back and bites him on his shoulder. Mother's apartment day. Gracie leaves front door accidentally open by bringing in groceries, and Sam. Gracie's bringing in the groceries, accidentally leaves the door open. Sam runs out the door. Sam! Gracie has to put away groceries and looks at the clock. An alley day. A stranger comes in and chases the dog off of Scotty, and Sam shows up. Scotty, thank you, sir. Stranger, do you want me to walk you home? Scotty, no thank you, though I'm okay. Come on, Sam. Stranger, did he break skin? Scotty, no. Mother's apartment day. Scotty and Sam walk in. Mom, I was bitten by a dog, but I'm okay. Gracie, what happened? Looks at Sam. Scotty, I'm okay, Mom. Gracie, we have a problem, Scotty. You know I'm going blind. And Sam keeps getting out the door. He is hyper all the time. So your grandpa, Frank, is going to take him and keep him at the junkyard until we get a house. Scotty, no, we will never get a house. Hurt and sad, Scotty takes Sam for a walk, watching his back for gangs. I'm glad you are a good dog, Sam. Let me show you where the mean dog lives. It is too cold to run away, Sam. We could jump a train, Sam. Mother's apartment night. Scotty, laying in bed with Sam while the TV can be heard. Scotty heard plans with Mother and Grandpa Frank to get Sam while Scotty was at school tomorrow. Things never end. Fighting in school. Join this gang, fight this gang. Brother always taking my girlfriends. Now they want to take my dog. Junkyard day. Sam, nervous. 2 Doberman pinchers were in the yard too, but they did not start fights with Sam. Mother's apartment night. Scotty running away from home. I'm going to Dad's place. I'll take the bus to school. Walks out with nothing but clothes on his back. Interstate on-ramp winter day. Scotty, cold and counting his $7 in change to run away with on the interstate on-ramp. There has got to be a better place. A car pulls over an old lady driver, and Scotty gets in, and the car rolls away. Apartment to apartment. Parents on phones. Night. Gracie, what friends does he have over by you? Do you have any idea where he was staying? I hope he's safe. What about school and food? Robert, I will call the police, and you do it too. 2 precincts are better than 1. Gracie, they're going to ask, why did you let your child run away? And notify the Department of Human Services. Robert, the schools are no help because they can't even take care of the gangs there. Both in thought, both say in sync. Are we being punished? Gracie, it's because of Sam. I will call Frank. He may be going where Sam is. Car in the night. Old lady, here is $10 and this is my exit. I will drop you off at the gas station. Scotty, thank you. Gets out of the car. I have to keep moving. Staying in the open will get me in caught. Scotty walks to the on-ramp and sticks out his thumb for a ride. Many oncoming cars, and finally one stops. 2 black men in a car give Scotty a ride. First black man, where are you going? Dallas, Texas. Scotty. Second black man, we are going to St. Louis, and that's where we get off the interstate. Junkyard night. Sam lying under a junk car. There's something wrong when a boy who has a family, a dog, and the boy who has talent and love can't even be recognized. Sam must feel worse than I do. The dog finally finds a home and a kid to be friends with, and it gets taken away. Control? Control what? Their own sins? Sam, deep breath, closes his eyes and sleeps. Who was it that said, "It is dangerous to hitchhike. I'll take my chances"? Grandpa shows up at the junkyard, unlocks the gate, looks for Sam, and takes him to Mother Gracie's apartment. Night. In the car. Scotty, please drop me off at a truck stop. First man, black man driving. Sure. Watch for billboard signs. Scotty, you two are good men. They look at each other. First black man driver. Thanks. We believe so too. We're smarter than we look. Scotty, me too. Everyone laughs. Billboard sign, truck stop 3 miles ahead. Scotty prepares for the next ride, getting tired, yawns. These men look at each other. It's 1 a.m. Scotty uses the restroom at the truck stop and eats bacon and eggs, water, milk, and OJ. Eyeballs the area to find some truck driver to take him further. Mother's apartment, night. Gracie, putting kids to bed. Sits in kitchen looking at Sam laying on the floor thinking of Scotty and has no clue of what to do except have faith God will take care of it soon enough. Sobs and knows Scotty's father does not care and blames her over it all because he is always trying to pass the blame on others and makes excuses so anyone else looks bad. Gracie calls Robert. This is all your fault. Robert hangs up on her. Truck stop night. Scotty uses the restroom and on the way out looks at a payphone. Thinks about calling his mother Gracie but walks away. Asks a man walking by for a ride to Dallas. White man looks at him funny. Sit down and tell me why and what's happening. Scotty thinking. Scotty thinks he and Sam were genetic duds and cannot let it show to this man. His hurt or strength. Lie, make up a lie. I ran away 2 weeks to go to see my girlfriend. She moved from Chicago and I had to see her. And now I need to get back. Ma'am, where are your parents? Scotty, in Dallas. And they think I am away back from football camp. I was going to take the bus but don't have any money. Man, what do you want to be when you grow up? A football player? Scotty, I did want to be a race car driver, but I gave it some thought and decided to be a rock star poet. Waitress comes and brings the bill. Man, I'm going to Kansas City in West, so I can take you there. Scotty, great and thanks. Man, how old are you? Scotty, 18. And Alice Cooper wrote a song about me. Man laughs. Scotty checks his front pocket for his poetry, and it was there as they walked to and in a tractor trailer truck. Mother's apartment day. Gracie feeding Sam on a weekend morning and Scotty's little brothers. Gracie feeding Sam on weekend morning and Scotty's little brothers and sisters bring in a dog they found, a female golden retriever. Her and Sam got acquainted. Maya and Lynn, little sisters. Name her, Mommy. We bought her for you. Name her. Gracie smiled and thought, what and why, but their actions touched our heart. Patted the female dog. Ginger. And I think it's a great name. Maya and Lynn. Great name, Mama. Jumps up and down happy. Truck at truck stop near Kansas City night. Man, I'm going to rest here and take you to Kansas City in the morning. You can sleep in the back with me. I am better than a woman. Scotty, picking up on this, man's sleazy way. No, I'm out of here. Scotty opens the truck door and runs into the truck stop, sits down, and waitress comes, orders coffee, and does some thinking. Sees two men sitting together, grabs his coffee, and goes and sits down with them. Scotty tells them about what happened and where he needs to go. Mother's apartment night. Gracie, lying in bed crying, and her eyes are getting worse. Truck stop night. One of the men. We will take you to Dallas, kid. Waitress, we need a dozen eggs. And here's $20. The other man smiles. All three go out in the parking lot, and the two men throw every egg at the windshield of this trucker's truck. Come out, faggot, come out. Mess with this boy now. They walk to their truck, and all three roll away to Dallas. Mother's apartment night. Sam and Ginger. Mating. Gene, stepfather, awakes and lets the dogs outside without checking to see if the gates were closed, and they were not. Sam escapes. Ginger stays in the yard. Ramp day. Scotty, thank you. They give Scotty $40. Good luck, kid. I don't believe in luck. Scotty walks around checking out Dallas. Mother's apartment day morning. Gracie and Jean arguing over Sam getting away. Gracie, find the dog. Jean puts on his winter clothes, leaves, and looks for Sam. Dog pound day. Sam in doggy jail again. Dallas street day. A squad car and cop pulled up behind Scotty and asked for an ID. Scotty does not have one. Cop talking to dispatch. Where did you run away from, Scotty? Scotty, Chicago. Cop, I'm going to have to take you to the station, John, and find a place for you to go. Scotty, a place to go. I want to work somewhere. I am not going to jail, am I? Cop, no, but you can't be roaming the streets, Scotty. Dog pound day. Jean pays for getting Sam out of the dog pound and walks back home. Sam, happy jumping and whiny happy. Police car day. Cop, okay, Scotty, I found a place for you to go until we reach your parents. I need their phone number and address. Scotty, I don't want to go back. Cop drives to a temporary foster home.
Another one?
Drives to a... Wait. Once they get there, they get out of the car, and it is an older black man. They talk while Scotty sits in the car. Cop lets Scotty out of the police car. Cop, Scotty, this is Mr. Rulek. He will take care of you until you tell us your parents' number, or we find out after I call Chicago. Scotty, okay. Cop leaves. Mr. Rowlatt, come inside. Father's apartment day. Grandpa Frank. This dog is a good dog. He just needs to be played with. Gracie, I know. Jean said these dogs have been at it and tied, so puppies are probably on the way. Phone rings. Gracie on the phone with her sister. Police station day. Cop trying to call Gracie over and over again, and the phone line is busy. Paid out. Mr. Rawlock's house day. Mr. Rawlock, I want you to meet my wife. She is making dinner, and until then I want to show you the backyard. I have a job for you to do. I want you to pick up all those cigarette butts all over the yard. I will let you know when dinner is. Use this coffee can to put the butts in. Emily Rolock meets Scotty. Not a word. Son of a bitch. Cigarette butts my ass. Watch I do. Did that woman have 3 tits? Yes, she did. Miss Triple Nipple. I won't be eating your cornbread. I have people to see. Scotty walked slowly, picking up maybe a butt, but faking it to the end of the yard. And run, Scotty, run, he said to himself. Run to the next truck stop. Scotty, tired and running, using memory and his mind compass, zeroing in on that truck stop, finds it and sees a payphone, a place to take breath and see who has a soul. A beautiful blue tractor trailer pulls in, and a man drives it with a lady passenger. Scotty looks at their hands, and they seem to be married. Scotty, I know you all just got here, but I need a ride back into Dallas. Are you going that way? Acts like he's on the phone. I may have a ride. Woman looks at the man and says, he's a runaway. Let's help him. Man, sounds good to me. What's your name? And are you hungry? Scotty. Yes and yes. Man smiles. How did you get here? You are not from here at all. Scotty, awake. Chicago. I will tell you the whole story. Mother's apartment day. Sam howled in the house. Gracie smiled and knew Scotty was okay. She picked up the phone to call Grandpa Frank. Truck stop day. Woman, this is a good kid. Watching Scotty eat and feels comfortable. She dug into her pocket and gave him 4 $20 bills. Man, smiling. Where do you want to go? Scotty. I can't say much, but I miss my girlfriend, and my Grandpa Frank changed the world. And he is wanted by the law. And he did it for good reasons, because they had a fight. I went to school there, and the fight separated us all, and I just want to see her again before I die. Arlington, exit, please. I don't have much time to live because I was ran over by one of those trucks you drive, but I am not scared. I am not saying no more, just I have a life, and they took my dog. Woman, they look at each other. Who took your dog? Were they truck drivers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There are a couple, yeah.
Scotty. People that call themselves family. Breathing heavy again. Felt the land of jinx. Mother's apartment night. Jumps out the window safely. Sam. Dogs get confused when roles change and have people they miss. Dogs get stressed too. The streets also have wild dogs, just like gangs, and it can get rough. Sam turns a street corner and walks into a tribe of wild dogs, 10 to 12 in all. The howling and growling began. The biggest dog took on Sam, and Sam was smart. He ran away, and all of the dogs chased him. Sam almost gets hit by a car in this chase. Streets of Chicago day. Gracie and family and Ginger search for Sam. Gracie. We need to spend more time with these dogs. Play fetch in the yard, something. She looks at the baseball field Scotty's plays at and cries. Big truck traveling day. Scotty. My grandparents got into a fight because my Grandpa Frank got into bad business with his partner, and so we moved to Chicago. But I went to school here, and I love it here. And I also love my girlfriend, and she is who I lost my virginity with. So that's why I'm here. I can't live without her. Man and woman look at each other and smile. We're almost at the end of our part of your journey, Scotty. You are a good kid. Take care of yourself. You are welcome to go with us to California. Scotty smiles and thinks, thank you. No, because I have to see my girlfriend. Man and woman look at each other and smile. They stop and let Scotty out. They drive away. Scotty waves goodbye and thinks of his mother's cooked meals. Flashback at mother's home, and Gracie is cooking. Scotty walks into his girlfriend's home, but no one is there. Girlfriend's house day. Scotty knows where the hidden house key is and goes in to wait. Makes himself something to eat. Phone rings and his girlfriend Kathy's sister called, and Scotty answers it. Tracy, what are you doing there? Scotty, body language, knows he's made a big mistake by answering the phone. Did not know what to say. Does Kathy and Mom know you are there? Yeah, Scotty, yes. Tracy, some reason I don't believe you. Scotty, call them. Tracy, I will, and hangs up. Scotty, eating fast, debating to stay or run. Writes a note and leaves it on Kathy's pillow. Runs out of the house. Tracy and her boyfriend show up on the street in their car, and Scotty walks up to them. Tracy, we are calling the cops. Scotty, Kathy loves me, and we were forced to break up. Tracy's boyfriend, deal with it. When car gets out of sight, Scotty runs through yards to get away. Police car day. Same cop that caught Scotty before is on radio with dispatch. Dispatch. It's the same kid, Scotty. Cop looks down in the car. Okay. Drives off looking for Scotty. Knows the area where he may be. They see each other and Scotty gives up. Cop puts Scotty in the back seat. Scotty looks at his name tag. Kaiser. Cop Kaiser. Scotty, I'm going to have to take you to juvenile jail until we find your parents. Scotty looks at cop in the mirror and says nothing. Mother's apartment night. Gracie making homemade missing kid flyers, and the phone rings. Dallas. Cop Kaiser is on the phone. Gracie answers phone. Cop Kaiser. Hi, I'm Officer Kaiser. We have Scotty in Dallas, juvie. Scotty is in booking, getting fingerprinted. Gracie, is he okay? Cries. Cop Kaiser, as far as I can tell, I have a son, and he ran away too, so I know how you feel. I understand. My heart is happy to have found Scotty for you. Gracie, this makes me happy. Tell him I love him. Cop Kaiser, how are we going to get him home? Gracie, give me your phone number, Mr. Kaiser. Writes it down. Thank you. I will call you as soon as I have a way. Cop Kaiser, you are welcome. And your name? Gracie. About to hang up the landline phone. Cop Kaiser. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Gracie. Do you hear this dog barking? Cop Kaiser. Yes. Gracie. My son and this dog Sam get away. They know what they want. Do you understand? Scotty, like this dog Sam, will get away from you. Cop Kaiser. What do you mean? Gracie. He has a girlfriend down there. Keep my son safe. I will contact you. Gracie yells out. They found Scotty, and he's in Dallas. Sam barks. Dallas juvie night. Day. Scotty is full of memories of the highways, his love and his dog, dealing with it while looking at his cell in jail. He knew a way out, He knew the people in his world was missing him. Does death smell? Scotty knows that smell. Not here, but knows his mother is going blind, and Sam is pissed and knows death. Knows I am so far away, and Sam barks from miles away. Scotty, okay, Sam, I hear you barking. I got this. Up, Sam. Sam, subliminal talk, walk this way. Scotty and lays down on his cot. Juvie courtyard day morning. Scotty and others are let out to eat breakfast, and they wait in the courtyard until they are called to eat. Once they are in there, they eat, and Scotty is being asked by many what he is in there for. Scotty, I ran away from Chicago. Others look at each other, and many say, we are in here for murder. Scotty, so who is more afraid of who? I'm going to eat, and any of you touch me, I'll stripe you. Everyone continues to eat, and no one says anything. After breakfast, they return to the courtyard. Scotty looks around and observes the trees and their branches that extend out to the top of the roof. He observes where the guards are and observes who were big kids. Just like football, but I am the ball, the quarterback, and the wide receiver. Okay, big one, block me. The guard opens the door to the cells. Single file, everyone forms a line. Scotty gets behind a big kid, waits until they get near the tree, and Scotty runs to it, straightens up to hide behind it. Furthermore, twisting his feet and shoes out of sight, waits for the door to close, climbs up the tree, the branch, jumps on the roof, and runs into the wide open prairie. Kathy's home night. Kathy, in her bedroom, and window is open. Scotty, looking in. Hey there, pretty pants. I made it back. Kathy jumps. Oh, you scared me. Smiles and rushes to the window. Scotty, I have missed you. Kathy, hesitant. I hear. Scotty, we have to talk. I will be right out. Stay there. Scotty, they took you away from me, and my dog too. I could not take it, so I ran away to be here with you. Run away with me. Kathy, silent. I came out here to tell you to be strong. Things change, Scotty. Scotty, so you too do not listen. That's okay. I won't let you, like them, ruin my life. I can just imagine your parents and girlfriends trash talking. Why would I even consider you loving me? I won't jinx you. One day I'll find someone who will love me. Thanks, Kathy. You don't have to say anything. Kathy, speechless. Hey, Scotty, I am nothing to you and everything to me. I am stupid to even think. Oh, never mind. Walks away. Kathy, so you ran away from home for me? Scotty, I don't have a home. I thought you were, but now I am walking away from you. Kathy goes in the house. Scotty hears the door close. Thanks. Runs and looks around for police and a police place to sleep. Sam, I will handle whatever comes my way. Stay warm, dog. Lays down in between some cans and an old tractor in a prairie. Police station day. Cop Kaiser goes to his desk and sees paperwork with a red tag about Scotty escaping juvie. A note. Call me, Deputy Biggs, after you find out why this kid is here. Cop Kaiser calls Deputy Biggs. I'm on the beat. Well, let's hope this kid finds a safe place, goes back home, something. Hopefully his family is poor because it is a family problem. Cop Kaiser comes down to many wrong things, perhaps. I will have to call his mother. Hangs up the phone with Deputy Biggs and dials Gracie's home, and she answers. Cop Kaiser, I have to let you know Scotty has escaped from where we had held him. Do you know why he came here? Gracie, oh no, I told you. My mother and her husband lived there, and Scotty visited them last 2 summers, and now they live here. I will have to ask them and call you back. It did go to school there too, and his girlfriend.
I see it.
Okay. Cop Kaiser, did he have other friends here? Gracie, he never did say, but I will try to find out. Cop Kaiser, thank you, Gracie. I will let the department know. Has he ran away before? Is Scotty alcohol or drug dependent? Gracie, thank you. No and no. Phone rings in Kaiser's desk. It's Deputy Biggs. Look into the risk and the nature of this and police records in Chicago. Cop Kaiser. So I am not doing patrol? Deputy Biggs. Not today. I will notify the state police. Kaiser, running away is not illegal and is considered a status offense. We can't force him to go back home. Backyard, mother's apartment, building, day. Sam, trapped in the yard and it is cold. Sam looks at his bowl half full and thinks not so small. He knows it's a big world beyond the fence. The cold and Sam missing Scotty gave Sam dog tears. He was not happy. Grandpa Frank and Grandma Bow came through the gate. Grandpa Frank, this is the dog Scotty loves. Grandma Bow, we're going to have to take him to Tennessee. They go in the apartment and Sam follows. Prairie, day. Scotty awakes, gets up, looks around, and makes his way. As he walks, he realizes there are rattlesnakes everywhere, so he walks slow and looks everywhere until he finds a country road, and to realize there are rattlesnakes all over the roads too. So he stands there in awe, disbelief, shock, and wondering what to do. A few cars drive by and leave him there. Finally, one stops, and it's an older man. Older man, where are you headed? Scotty, just awakening in awe, did not know. He was hesitant. Tennessee? Older man, get in. I'm going to Oklahoma City. You are welcome to come. Scotty looked back in the direction Kathy was and got in the car. Older man drove away. Mother's apartment, day. Family talking about moving to Tennessee. Gracie, I got a bad feeling about all this. We may never see Scotty again. Everyone looked at each other. Gracie looks at Grandpa Frank. Go to Texas and look for Scotty. Grandpa Frank, I can't. He will come back or the police will find him. Looks at Grandma Bell. Gracie, has it occurred to you that the police don't care what you did and they are not looking for you? You killed 2 rapists. They can't rape anyone anymore. Gracie walks into her bedroom, slams the door shut, and shouts from inside. Leave. Go to Tennessee. Ginger goes to her door and barks. Grandparents look at the dogs and each other and leave. Grandma Bell. Gracie, we are taking Sam and we'll take care of Scotty when he returns. Gracie opens the door. Let's hope he does, and let's hope it's not your fault if anything happens to him. Slams the door. Car, Oklahoma, day. Older man, I have a ranch. You are welcome to stay with me at the ranch. I will pay you $150 a month for you know. Let me do what I want to you sexually. Scotty looks at him. I guess you want to die right now. And you will if you do not pull over and let me out of this car right now. Older man, right here in the middle of nowhere? Scotty grabs him by the throat. Here. Older man, choking. Okay. Stops the car. Scotty gets out of the car. Older man pulls away fast. Scotty looks around, and there are rattlesnakes everywhere again. But he walks in between the grass and the highway line, looking ahead, behind, and looking left and right as he walks north past dead armadillos too. I know what I want out of life. My dog. And to be a poet and a musician. Grandparents and Sam Knight. Grandma Bell. I married you knowing you were wanted. Grandpa Frank. I know. It will never end, moving from place to place. Sam. In the back seat, moving to and fro, looking out the windows in a frantic mode. Grandpa Frank. We will leave in the morning. Let's go have a drink. I have a pickup to make too, from last week's tailgates. Grandma Bell. How many did you get? Grandpa Frank. 7. $8,000 worth. Grandma Bell. Where do you think Scotty is? Grandpa Frank looks away and to the left. Back home. They pull into the bar parking lot and get out. Grandpa Frank. Looks like no one is here. Good. Come on, Sam. Sam follows them into the bar. Local bar night. Man at bar. I like your dog. I will give you $100 for him. Grandpa Frank. Not for sale. Grandma Bell. We are not staying long. Grandpa Frank. Do you have your gun in the purse? Yes. Grandpa Bell. Bartender pours a rum and coke, hands him money for no reason but their business. Grandpa Frank. Thanks, hustling is hustling. We are moving to Tennessee. Sam walks up to the man at the bar. Man at the bar pets Sam. Grandpa Frank. You touch that dog again and I will shot you. Man at bar. Do you want to go to the cemetery? Grandpa Frank grabs gun out of the purse. Bartender looks at the bar. Man at the bar. Do you want me to call the police? You have to leave now. Man at bar. Call them. I don't care. Grandpa Frank. We are about to leave anyway. See you around. They leave. Truck stop diner style day. Scotty. We at a bar eating and looking at the payphone. A blue truck pulls in and an American Native Indian man gets out. Another truck pulls off and cowboy gets out. One of them may give you a ride. Scotty. That obvious. Cook. Well, I have seen you walking, so that gave me a clue. Indian. Orders food. Cowboy order food. Cook. Would one of you give this young man a ride? He needs a ride out of here. Indian. Where are you going? I'm going to Knoxville, Tennessee. Scotty. I want to go to Nashville. Cowboy. I'm going to California. Indian. Today's your lucky day. I'll give you a ride. Scotty. Thank you. A Smoky Bear State Highway Patrol pulls in, and everyone looks at Scotty. Scotty. I'm not wanted. I'm just a runaway, and that is not breaking the law. Smoky Bear comes in and orders ham and cheese and a Coke, please, to go. Howdy, gentlemen. Indian. Howdy. Looks at Scotty. When we are done, I will do the log book, and you check the truck before we go. Scotty. Okay, howdy. Cowboy. Howdy. Smoky Bear. Where you all going?
I got it. Alright.
Indian. Tennessee. The radio played country music. The radio played country music. Cowboy. Turn it up, please. The music coming out of Nashville right now is great, and I am sure there will be none ever like it. Smoky Bear. I agree. These kids are into this heavy metal. Indian. I can do without the hairdos. He has long hair. Everyone laughed. Smoky Bear looks at Scotty. Are you okay? What music do you like? Scotty. Yes, I'm okay. I like all types of music. My favorite is doo-wop. Smoky Bear smiles. That's my favorite too. Cook. Give Smoky Bear's food. Smoky Bear pays him. Thank you. Safe travels, gentlemen, because it can be a dangerous world. Indian. Yes, thank you, and you too. Cowboy. Good day, sir. Indian. I got the kids' bills. We'll be leaving soon. Scotty, okay, and thank you. Looks at the payphone as he goes outside. As they roll east to Tennessee. Indian, so why'd you run away? Scotty, what's your name? Indian, Mark. Scotty, I ran away because of many reasons. 1, school is rough. There are gangs. Every day I have to fight someone because they want me to join their gang, and I tell them no. Or they want to prove who they are by fighting for their gang. Home life is not good. We are poor, and family drinks all the time. I had a dog, and they took it away from me. Everything piled up all at once. My grandparents used to live in Dallas, Texas, and I went to school there. It was peaceful. I finally got to relax, feel alive, and feel comfortable in education. I even got a girlfriend, but that all changed when my grandpa Frank had it out with his business partner, so we had to move back to Chicago. Come to find out, she doesn't want me anymore. Indian, Mark. Why did they move there? Scotty. Great question. Back in 1957, my grandpa's sister was raped by 2 men, and he walked into the courtroom and shot them dead. He has been on the run ever since. Indian, Mark. Interesting. I can see why you don't want to live in Chicago. What about your parents? Scotty. They are divorced. I like reading and writing and music. There is a heavy metal band called Anthrax, and they have a song called Indians. And I would have never known about the truth of the old days of it if it was not for that band and song. Indian, Mark. I will have to look into that. Scotty. It's a good song. Nashville Hotel Day. Grandma Bell. On the phone looking for a house to rent. Grandpa Frank feeding Sam dog food. Grandma Bell on the phone. Okay, great. It's a farmhouse. Great. Okay, we'll be there soon to look at it, so we'll meet you there. Directions, please. Writing. Truck Day. Indian, Mark. I love your courage and motivation. Scotty with flashback. Thank you. I am someone and want to be someone. I am here for a reason. When I was 12, I was ran over by one of these trucks. I rode piggyback on a bicycle with my brother. He was driving it. We were on the sidewalk, and there was a light pole and switch box pole, and he went in between those poles and lost his balance and went into the street, and the truck was right there making a right-hand turn. The pedal caught the running board, and it pulled him and the bike under it, and it knocked me off the bike about 5 feet away, but in the road, and I hit my head on the concrete and knocked me out for a brief time, and I awoke to the right wheel of the truck in between my legs, and it ran over my private things and pelvis area. It broke my pelvis bones in 9 places and tore my urethra. I had 9 surgeries and was in the hospital for 10 months. I made friends there in the ICU. Some go
I
home,
got it.
and some never made it out alive. You are lucky to be alive, Indian, Mark said. Wow, that's a lot to ponder. Scotty looks around the landscape as they drive. I love animals. I always have. I loved it when my mother took us to the zoo. Indian. Who is us? Brothers and sisters. Scotty. Yes. Farmhouse night. Grandma Bell turns on the air conditioner because it's hot. Sam walking around the property. Happy dog, go lucky. Grandpa Frank shaking hands with property owner. Owner drives away. Grandpa walks into the house. Door closes. Scary music. Camera pans a 360 around the house. Night closes in. Truck night. Indian, Mark. We are in Nashville. I'll drop you off at a hotel. Pay for a couple of nights for you and give you some cash for food. Tomorrow I would get in a phone book. Call everyone for work. Keep at it. Someone will put you to work. Scotty, thank you much, man. Appreciate it. Chuck exit the interstate. Farmhouse day. The house caught on fire during the night in a blaze everywhere. Smoke and fire department everywhere and police. Sheriff, any survivors? Fire chief. We found 2 bodies. Owner says they just moved in last night. Sheriff, where's the owner? Fire chief, she is right there tending to these people's dog. She said she would take him. Sam, sniffing the air everywhere, acting radical, running and jumping away from the farmhouse owner. Hotel day. Scotty, calling about work, marking phone book, places called. Places the phone down and looks out the window. Phone rings and it is a place he called. Yes, I can start tomorrow, but I have no car. I just moved here from Dallas and I'm at the hotel here on Trinity Lane. Yes, I can start tomorrow. And thank you. Flashback. Mother tells him, recalls, she said, roofers make good money, but never want to see you playing around a roof. You can get killed. Is my life ruined now, or has it just begun to be successful? Looks at the phone. On a roof, day. Scotty, tearing off a roof for the first time. Roy, roofer. So where are you from? Scotty, Chicago. Roy, have you ever roofed before? Scotty, no. Roy, laughs. You are a money machine now. From here on out, your life is over. And that's all we will ever be, is a money machine. Scotty grabs his arms, sore already. Roy, you have family here? Scotty, no. Roy, where do you live? Scotty, at a hotel. Roy, okay, my landlord has an apartment for rent, $300 a month. You interested? It's across the street from me. You can ride to work with me. Scotty, working. Sounds good. Roy, I will tell him, and tomorrow when you get paid, I will take you there. Scotty, thanks. Other members of the crew talking all crazy. Foreman walks up to Scotty. Pay no attention to these men. They will get you in trouble. Looks at everyone else. Some people are not the brightest stars in the sky, but this one here, I believe, will make a good roofer if he'd just listen to what I just said. Roy laughs. Trailer on farmland. Day. Farm lady and Sam pull up in a truck. Old man comes out of the trailer. Farm lady. Can you keep this dog until I get things squared away with this burn down and police report? Crazy stuff, man. Arson is looking into the wiring. I am speechless. And it's so sad this happened to these people. Old man. Yeah, I can. Seems like a good dog. I hate to add to your troubles, but I need my roof fixed. I only have so many buckets. Farm lady. Yes, I will call roofer today. Thanks, Kenny. Leaves. Sam. Walking around, checking out the area. Old man Kenny. Sam, come here. I'm going to have to keep you in the yard until you get used to the place. Sam, Happy Wiggles, barks. Old man Kenny gathers bowls for water. I have some cans of dog food around here somewhere. Sam barks. Roy laughs. I'll take you around in town later to see what we can find for clothes. At least something and some blankets. Scotty, and groceries too. Roy laughs. You need some clothes? You are tearing those up you have on roofing. Scotty looks down. Yeah, big time. I don't like the stairs, steep. Roy laughs. Scotty, I do like the view from up here. I love big windows. Empties out a bag. A lot of paper. Roy, what's all that? Scotty, poetry and music I wrote. Roy, cool. I like music. Let's go into town. Scotty, okay, and thank you for helping me with all this. Roy laughs. Scotty laughs. Roy, I have some side jobs lined up. I want you to help me with them. Scotty, sure. Mother's apartment day. Gracie, talking to the kids about grandparents, crying. Jean, on the phone with the Tennessee funeral director. Yes, that's the address. Thank you for all you are doing. Gracie, this is all too much to deal with right now. Goes into the bedroom. Jean hugs the kids, knocks on the door, and walks in. It's me. Love you. Gracie, Jean, I'm always going to remember my mother brushing my hair, making me feel so beautiful. It made her happy to make us look good and feel happy. My memories are clear as I lose my eyesight. Jean holds her. Gracie, am I failing as a parent? Jean, no. Scotty's a good kid. Roof trailer on farmland day. Old man Kenny. Good morning, Roy. So she called you? Roy, yes. I'm going to measure the roof and go get materials. Scotty here is going to tear off the roof while I'm gone. We hope to get it done today. Just the backside, she said. Scotty, taking off the ladder from the truck and sets it up against the trailer. Roy, Scotty, tarp off the backyard. We have a clearing through the backyard. I will be back. Scotty, okay. Old man Kenny, I'll be back around 4 this evening. Roy, okay. Roy and old man Kenny leave in their trucks. Scotty sets up the backyard and goes on top of the roof and tears off. Sam comes from behind some barns, sniffing into the air, circles around the trailer, wagging his tail, sees the ladder, leaps up to it, on it, back down, slowly walks up the ladder, gets to the top of the ladder but can't figure a way to launch his body to the roof. Stays there, looks down, and at Scotty, looks back, down. Scotty, looking forward and not towards the ladder or Sam. Sees something odd out of corner of his eyes. Glances back forward. Glances back at the ladder. Eyes get wider. Slowly stops in awe. Walks toward the ladder. Oh my God. Sam. Sam. Oh my God. Okay. Looks in how to get Sam on the roof or off the ladder. Stay right there, Sam. Scotty gets on the ladder. Stay right there, Sam. Walks down and over Sam and figures. You made it this far, Sam. Laughs. Up we go, Sam. Picks Sam up and carries him on the roof. Sam jumping on Scotty, wiggling and pushing Scotty. Scotty, you found me, Sam. We found each other again. Oh, Sam. Sam, you are going to have to stay up here until Roy gets back. Talk to me with your eyes. Sam winks and blinks. Scotty winks and blinks. Laughs. Sam barks. Scotty, this is just amazing, Sam. How did you find me? Oh, yes, that's right. You're a dog. Laughs. Good dog. Sam barks. Roy pulls in the yard of the truck full of shingles. Scotty walks toward the ladder and Sam behind. Roy, what in the world? Where did that dog come from? Scotty laughs. I got all this tore off, but that edge right there. Help me get Sam down and I will tell you. Roy, this is amazing. Roy laughs. Sam, okay. Climbs ladder. I can carry him. Laughs. Scotty comes down the ladder. Roy, how did this dog get up there? Scotty laughs. Sam is his name. He climbed the ladder, but I had to get on and boost him up. I was afraid to take him down with no one here, and plus I had work to do. Sam, running and jumping around happy. Roy, how do you know his name? There's no tag. Scotty, well, believe it or not, this is my dog. Roy, what? Your dog? How's that? Scotty, he found me. Roy, from where? Scotty, Chicago. Roy, no, what? Look, okay? We have to roof this house, so we will have to ask Old Man Kenny when he gets home. Scotty. Okay, I thought that, so I am curious as to what he is going to say. He may not even know. Sam barks. Roy, me too. Scotty pets Sam. Okay, Sam, I have to go to work. I'll be down soon. Roy, I got you some drinks and hamburgers in the truck. Scotty, thanks. I'm going to give one to Sam. I'm sure he's hungry too. Feed Sam a hamburger. A rooftop day. Scotty, Roy, this is amazing. One of the reasons why I ran away is because they took away my dog, and Sam found me. This is beyond amazing. Roy, maybe this dog looks like yours. Scotty, oh no, that's Sam. Roy laughs. Old Man Kenny pulls into the driveway and gets out. Roy and Scotty, come down off the roof. Roy, Kenny, we have a question. Is this your dog? Old Man Kenny, no, I'm watching him for Barb. Roy, Barb. Old Man Kenny, yes. You did not hear about the house fire? Roy, no. Scotty, petting Sam and listening. Old Man Kenny, well, bad thing. She rented the 31W house out 2 days ago, and the house caught on fire, and it killed the two new renters. They just moved in. Sad and strange. Roy looks at Scotty. Old Man Kenny, it was the renter's dog that burned in the fire. Roy looks at Scotty again. Scotty, what's going on? Scotty says, this is his dog from Chicago. Old Man Kenny, okay, let me call Barb and ask her to come here. She was coming here anyway, right? To pay you. Roy, yes. We will be done soon for the day. Old Man Kenny looks at Scotty. Scotty, did I hear you right? People died in a fire and this was their dog? Old Man Kenny, yes, that's what she told me. Scotty looks at Roy. I'm not liking this. Roy, I hear you. Let's get this roof done. Scotty, okay. Looks at everyone and Sam with a sad, puzzled look. Old Man Roy goes in the house. Scotty and Roy work on the roof. Scotty, that's my grandparents that died in the fire. Farm Lady Barb pulls into the yard and gets out of the truck, and everyone meets here on the ground. Farm Lady Barb looks at Scotty. This couple said they were from Alabama, so this is not your dog. Scotty, yes it is. I can describe the couple. My grandma's name is Belle, and has dark hair, permed. She's heavy set and carries a saddle purse. My grandpa's name is Frank, and he has dark hair too, short, and he's about your height. He smoked Camels. Farm Lady Barb looks at Kenny, Roy, Sam, and then Scotty. Takes a deep breath. That was their names and fits well. I'm sorry, kid, but your grandparents died in that fire. Sam must have been outside or got out somehow. I'm sorry. I will give you the number to the sheriff who has this case. Do you have any more family? Scotty, yes, in Chicago. Farm Lady Barb. Kenny, it must be his dog. It's up to you. I may finders keeps gal. Old Man Kenny. I'm one not to take a dog from anyone, let alone a young man like Scotty here. Scotty looks at Roy. Roy, wow. Sorry to hear about your grandparents, Scotty. An amazing dog, and what chances are there really for all this to happen? Scotty, Sam knows. Sam knows. I'm going to have to call home. 3 months later. Car park day. Sam, Hyper big time inside the car going to the park. Sam is chasing a car from inside a car, running his head into each window back and forth. Scotty. Sam, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my God, Sam, stop. Drives faster to the park. Hyper big time inside the car going to the park. Sam is chasing a car from inside a car, running his head into each window back and forth. Scotty. Sam, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my God, Sam, stop. Drives faster to the park. Scotty. Sitting on a bench and Sam leashed laying next to him. Scotty brought them lunch. Sam, I know my grandmother was the one that kept you close. She knew I love you, and she knew you love me. I have to tell you a story she told me. One time I caught her crying, and she told me for many years she would visit family and friends who passed away at cemeteries. She would travel far, spend money on hotels and flowers, and one day she said she realized something. They were not there. Those people were in heaven or in a better place. So she told me, when she passed away, not to cry, not to worry, and do not spend money to come to see her or buy flowers for her grave. She said, just think of me and remember how much I love you, because wherever I am in the universe, know that I love you. I will be thinking of you and will never forget you. Pet Sam. You know this kind of stuff, don't you, Sam? I know you do. You can see the other realm. Sam blinks and barks. Scotty laughs. That is what I thought. Pet Sam. Fade out 6 months later. Scotty's apartment night. Scotty in a deep sleep. A minor but good enough earthquake happens and shakes pictures off the walls. This awakens Scotty. Scotty, tired, stumbling and looking around for Sam, notice the window is still open and below is the porch roof. Scotty gets out there and Sam is not on the roof or in the apartment. Sam, where are you? Oh no, you jumped. Sam, let me use it and get dressed. I am coming to find you. Walks in the bathroom, laughs. You smart dog. Impressive, Sam. Laughs. Sam gets up from lying down and hiding in the bathtub during the earthquake. Scotty, good dog, smart dog. Laughs. Sam barks. 1 month later, outside Scotty's apartment day, Scotty comes home from work, goes to the backyard to get Sam, and he is not there. Knocks on all the neighbors' doors and asks everyone if they have or seen Sam, and no one has Sam or seen him. Drives around town to no avail. Makes a police report for a missing dog. Days go by, no Sam. Scotty calls his mother Gracie, and she is not doing too well. Scotty tells her about Sam. Someone has stolen Sam, I know it. I don't like this place anymore. I haven't. Anyways, mother, I love you. Gracie, Scotty, I want to tell you something. I love you too. And I also want to tell you I am not doing so well. I want you to know this. I want to thank you for being a good son. You never caused me havoc except for running away. But that was somewhat my fault. You had to grow up too fast. But I'm proud of you. Your music, your poetry, your books, and your life. I always knew you'd be someone. Scotty, thanks, mother. Love you. To the end, I will keep rocking the ink pen. Bye for now. Gracie, bye, honey. I love you. Scotty, love you too, mama. Hangs up and goes out on the front porch. I feel you, Sam, and feel you will not be coming back, old dog. Love you, and I will write about you. See you on the other side. Mother, I feel you too. Love you. It's not going to be easy. Next day. Scotty's apartment day. Phone rings and it's Scotty's sister, Lynn. Mother passed away, Scotty, and I don't know what to do. Scotty, it's time to be stronger than ever before. When you look at the light of the sunshine, remember all good is not forgotten. Our mother was good. Life is good. We just have to endure again. Be stronger. When we were young, we felt we could change the world, make it better, keep that. The older we get, the world tries to change us, make us bitter, and forget our youth and dreams. Keep the innocence, faith, and young love at heart. No one can take that away but ourselves. Look at our hearts and souls as a book report to be witnesses to life and to the Creator's creation. To me, that's what life is about, to witness it and never forget it. Never forget. Hung up the phone, sensed the time, looked at the place of the sun. We learn by blinking and listening. We are all in this life and death tank together. The end.